and it's really up to the Democrats, totally up to the Democrats as to whether or not we have a shutdown.
The president will try to do his best to blame Democrats, but it's flatly absurd.
Washington is now just 4 hours away from a partial government shutdown. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Lindsay Pena. The president and Democrats are pointing the finger at each other. As we take a live look at the Capitol, the sticking point is over funding for the president's border wall. ABC's Kenneth Moten is in Washington with the showdown ahead of tonight's deadline.
But it won't happen.
Despite last-minute pressure from President Trump, a partial shutdown of the federal government is on the horizon.
I hope we don't, but we're totally prepared for a very long shutdown.
On this vote, the yeas are 47. The nays are 47.
Senate Republicans working to approve the spending bill that passed the House last night.
A motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
The measure would keep the government running through February and provide $5.7 billion for Trump's southern border wall.
There is no path forward for the House bill. The only path forward is to a bill that has an agreement between the president and both houses of Congress.
The president summoned Senate Republicans to the White House, demanding Majority Leader Mitch McConnell use the nuclear option, a simple majority, not 60 votes, to get the short-term spending bill passed. But McConnell and even other Republicans opposed changing Senate rules, instead urging bipartisanship.
The need for greater security on our southern border is not some partisan invention. It's an empirical fact, and the need is only growing.
President Trump, you will not get your wall. Abandon your shutdown strategy. You're not getting the wall today, next week, or on January 3rd when Democrats take control of the House.
The president is ramping up his attacks on Democrats, blaming them for closing the government. But last week, Trump forcefully declared he would own the shutdown.
I will take the mantle. I will be the one to shut it down. I'm not going to blame you for it.
800,000 federal workers are facing furloughs if the partial government shutdown happens. TSA agents and air traffic controllers will work without pay as millions travel over the holidays. And federal parks and monuments would be closed starting tomorrow. Kenneth Moten, ABC News, Capitol Hill.